Hello again. My name is Shaun Aston. Due back online because of popular demand, it's my interview with Big Daddy M and C Maiballz in its entirety. As it turns out, this interview that was streamed live on DTV's website on April 30th was a rating success. On behalf of my boss, Dick Triggerman, who as of May 1st, 2009, when the online ratings came in, gave me a substantial raise and an energy-efficient car with a working radio that wasn't made by General Motors. See, everybody, who says power plays don't work out? Also, contrary to popular belief, I am not a sellout. Since the new car and raise, I most humbly apologize to Mr. Triggerman for all the harsh words said in this broadcast. Moving on to what you want to watch right now, let's begin 15 questions with Big Daddy M. My name's Shaun Aston. I'm here today reporting to you from DTV in beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina. Due to the success of the last Big Daddy M interview that I had with him in 2007, we're going to do it again. And this time, my boss, Dick Triggerman, paid for lights and a Hummer with a broken radio. Yes, I have a wonderful boss who has decided to up my pay raise. What a wonderful boss Dick Triggerman is. A Hummer with the radio set to 1 volume. What a cheap ass Dick Triggerman is. But hey, he signs the check and the check clears. Anyway, moving on. I'm here again with Big Daddy M, and we are going to ask Big Daddy M his first questions. The questions were submitted from viewers like yourself who watch DTV, who wanted to ask these questions, these fan favorite questions that they've always wanted to ask Big Daddy M. We've summarized them and have tried to make them as accurate as possible from the pool of questions that we've got. Starting out with question number 1. And by the way, how you doing, Big Daddy M?
Now here's something I don't get. This whole time you want to do your initiation of introductions. You just now want to talk to me and ask how I'm doing. I'm Big Daddy M, motherfucker. You supposed to ask first, and then you ask about your little introduction. Look, ain't nobody got, not everybody got education at the TC of Bill.
Oh.
Now as you were saying,
I see your attitude and demeanor has not changed since the last time.
yeah, right. Make more money, more bitches, more babies, supposedly.
I see you have that butterfly thing there.
Yeah, see, this came. See, I like body, but I ain't gonna talk about it till later on how I bought it and whatnot, because I know you probably gonna have questions about it anyways. But I'm gonna tell you what. I ain't gonna tell you the reason why or where I bought from anyways, because you know why? Because telling you shit like that is not balling.
Well then, maybe you could tell us this. Our first fan question for you is, given the success of your previous adventure in clothing, your previous business adventure was a success, the clothing. You recently branched out into opening new restaurants. How is that working for you?
Oh, you mean Big Daddy M's fried chicken gizzards and waffles? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You get your fried chicken, your gizzards, or you can get waffles, pancakes, or at the same time, you're going to be having a pancake-ass woman serving it to you. Because why? Because as much money y'all ain't want to put into my albums, y'all can put that same money into getting me some food that y'all can serve by some flat-ass white woman named Paula. And yeah, it's been a success, because ain't nobody... Old people been in there, we got white people, we got black people, and all types of people. I mean, we had one customer in there that said, Big Daddy M, I enjoy your place so much, I'm not married to one of your waitresses. And I said, well, motherfucker, why do you do that for? Because he said, look, man, I need to find me a white woman with a flat blue tee to listen to all my problems. And I said, I feel you, man. I feel you. Why? Because flat booty white women to listen to your problems equal bowling.
So, have people been coming in this economic recession that we're having to get fried chicken?
Fried chicken gizzards, man. Okay, you gotta get the right, we don't do just chicken, we do gizzards, heart, leg, thighs, titties, chicken ass, everything. Okay, we serve it to an ass shape on the plate with some syrup. Because you know you got some of them freaks coming in because we only open 23/6.
I'm a little confused. Chicken ass?
Man, I just told you chicken ass. We have it in the shape of an ass on the plate. And we deep fry that motherfucker. And put it on your plate. We're serving with 2 eggs, 2 waffles, and your mama phone number on the side. Oh, holla.
Next, viewer fan favorite question. After our interview, you've had paternity testing those children that were in Maury. Of the results of all 5 tests were released in public in a very public fashion. Bets were even taken in Las Vegas. Looking back now, how do you remember that time? And did everything work out for you on the family front?
Okay, let me first off say this to America. America, those kids is not mine. Big Daddy M have no chillins, none of that shit. Okay, I just wanted to be on Maury so I get more exposure for my album that was out on that time. Cause I ain't got no kids. Okay, I even got one of my homeboys, and I was like, Raekwon, what good, man? He said, yo, man, you gonna end up with a little Asian kid that's mixed just like you, with curly hair, standardized in Makuma lips before the end of 2010. Well, guess what? That shit ain't happened yet. Big Daddy M always wrap it up, and he always double knot too before he throw it away. Them maternity tests ain't even true. Because you know why? Because all the maternity tests that was at Maury were sponsored by the TCFL. And you know their computers is always fucked up. Come on now, they got more viruses than Paul Abdul's front lip.
Well,
how's that for your American Idol, Paula? You shouldn't have rejected me neither. I sung better than all them other people, okay? I even had a servitude in the back room too as well, popping it off in your drawers and stuff.
again, I'm a little confused with this answer here because these tests were ran, and we did our homework this time because Dick Triggerman actually pays for this stuff nowadays. We did our homework ourselves. These tests are ran by 5 independent DNA testing centers. They all prove the same thing. There are your kids. You're not taking care of any of them.
Look, man. Look. You can't just bring in some random pregnant woman that I ain't know, have her pee on 5 sticks, and expect all them to be Big Daddy M's, and bring in like 4 different actors from Flavor Flav's TV show that never really made ratings. I mean, ain't America, ain't y'all watched it? No. Y'all ain't even need an answer because I'll answer for you. Come on now. I saw the women. Half of them ain't had no teeth. Half of them looked like skin all sagging and all that. I mean, come on now. You look at that, and you look at a guy like Big Daddy M. You think I'm going to mess with something like that? No, because all my women go after the money because it's about it. The test is a lie. L-I-E-E, lie.
Fan favorite question number 3.
Oh, so you can count now.
I always could count. My education was never in question.
It is now.
Whatever you say.
That's right. Whatever Big Daddy M say, motherfucker.
Moving on into music. Given the success of the last album, especially with the song Snow Bunny or Us,
That's right.
did you find it difficult to do a follow-up album?
Oh no, see, that's the whole thing when it came to the follow-up. The follow-up album has so much new stuff that was combobulated and, you know, mixed and swirled to where I had my own little flavor to it. Because every time, I mean, it wasn't all good till I put my hand on the screen and just taste to see if the music went well. Because it went well and it went by smoothly. I mean, we got new hit singles. We talk about the dumbest shit that people don't understand because it all comes from Big Daddy M's world, in his head. Which means that's a lot of stuff going on in my head that y'all motherfuckers don't understand. And because of that, it make money. Which means more people gonna be buying more records and more people gonna be bootlegging them, and all that money still gonna go to me anyways, because I'm gonna find you with a crowbar and a ham sandwich and I'm gonna kick your ass. Anything How you say that word? Sophisticated. You have to say next, Mr. Ashton.
Yes. Fan favorite question number 4. With the last album's success, you were awarded a record label. To clear up a misconception, who was your first artist on the label? Now, the rumor has it, it's the rapper that sing with you all the time, Maiballz.
That's right, that's my homeboy, Maiballz. Cause he thought of all the good stuff, and he know how to mix and everything because he's so bad. He just like me, he a bad motherfucker like me too. Matter of fact, he just recently got out of probation, man. He just got on probation and everything, and I looked at him, I said, motherfucker, you was bad, man. What type of probation you got on for? And he looked at me, he said, yo, man, academic probation.
Academic probation.
That's right, he a tough motherfucker, man. No teacher fuck with him like that, because that's how he roll. Maiballz is the shit, okay? And nobody agree that he the shit can go eat some shit in a paper bag with a McDonald's smiley face on it. Because you know why? Because eating one of them bags will make that end tell you to is not only the most stinkiest motherfucking shit you ever seen in your life, it is also balling.
We actually have Maiballz here in the studio today.
What you doing looking at my balls for? Oh, my bad, man. Maiballz, my bad, man.
Yeah.
My bad, man. I'm sorry, man. You know how paranoid it is when you like go to juvenile jail and all that, then you go to regular jail, you know.
Actually, I've never been.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Higher Education. Oh, see, just because you decided to take like them classes with Mr. Ice Cube, you know, Mr. NWA, niggas with audio transmitters.
Audio transmitter.
That's right, man. Next question.
Well, actually, I wanted to bring Maiballz in and have him join in the video. Come on in, Maiballz.
What up, man?
What's up?
That's right. One love.
So, Mr. Maiballz, how are you doing?
Good.
Just good?
Just good. Just all relaxed. By stowing all that stuff.
Ballin'.
Mm.
We steal shit. We don't steal just regular stuff. We steal shit. We take money, we take guns, and we take your grandmama dentures if they got gold in them.
Gold?
Gold, motherfucker, gold. Them little gold plated ones.
Okay, Mr. Shit.
That's right, Mr. Shit.
Okay. Now, there's a fan favorite question for you.
What else?
Why did you decide to sign with Big Daddy M's record label? What did you think it was in it for you?
He's the shit. He gives me all the money, so I always take it. He never steals from me, so.
Yeah, that's right, because we don't steal. We always take. I give him the money, he get the supplies, and I get the shit, which means that's more money coming out of it. S-H-I-T-E. Ballin'.
I see your spelling skills have slightly improved. Fan favorite question number 7. Now, it's been well documented, Mr. Balls, that your ego is rather huge. Whose do you think is even bigger than yours? Lil Wayne, Kanye, or yourself?
Neither, just myself.
Why is that?
I have a lot more plans than they do.
Plans?
Yes. Taking their money, stealing all their crap, and their women for Mr. Big D, him.
After don't tell me about my alias.
No.
Don't start. Next question.
Okay, next question. The rumor is, Mr. Balls, that you like to live the drug-free lifestyle. And you've also pulled Big Daddy M into this lifestyle. Why do you live drug-free? Why do you not do drugs?
Hold up, man.
Do you want...
Hold up. You know what? You don't even need to continue on this question because I already know the answer for it right now. Hold up. That's right. We drug-free America. drug free. Meaning we get our drugs for free because we ain't got to pay shit for it. Okay, next question. Talking about some drug free. Look at these marks, man.
Thanks.
That's right.
He has one right there.
Because we get our drugs for free. We got weed, we got cocaine, we got the new bang, we do heroin. But guess what? We always take sinus medicines before we get the nosebleeds. We so ballin', we be snorting coke off of people's mama's asses. Because it's ballin'. And it make my dookie twinkle.
Wow.
That's right. We eBay our shit too, by the way. Twinkled up dookie from Big Daddy M and See My Balls for the combination price of 4 easy payments of $19.95. And it will autograph it too, just the bag, because we ain't touching it.
Are you doing?
Yes, we doing advertising. We need to advertise within the advertising. We've been banned on radio. Commercials don't want us. Hell, we tried to get on radio network, like satellite radio, and they just turned around and laughed. So we had to slap them upside the head. And then we got escorted. But we ended up kicking security's ass a week later. Yeah. Go on with the next question, man. Come on, man. We ain't got it all day.
I'm just gonna. Okay. Question number 9 for you, See My Balls.
Shoot.
What pickup artist skills, because it's also have been rumored that you are a pickup artist, as you kind of mentioned the fact that you said you could steal Lil Wayne's ladies and Kanye West's ladies, whatever lady that may be. What pickup artist skills could you give to your young fans to catch their lucky lady of the hour? Naturally, I assume these young fans are like 14, so you have to make it all nice and school age and appropriate.
Well, the only one question I'll ask will be saying who lies the most in the relationship, guys or females, to see if they fall for it. So I can pick them up easily.
And lay them on their back, too.
Just like that.
Just like that. They don't think straight. It's just questions.
Nor will they walk straight neither.
So that's your advice. You're a 14-year-old trying to pick up a 16-year-old girl in their respective local high school.
Yes, it is. That's all to it. It's easy to do.
Easy like punchy pie cake, motherfucker.
Well, the next fan favorite question, question number 10 here, is with also signing Mr. See Maiballz, you're also doing an industry first. Instead of going just into the world of rock music like Lil Wayne, you've decided that your crew shall step into the world of Christian rap and Christian rock. Why did you go with this route? This is a question I've been kind of wondering myself and following up with these past 2 years in preparation for this interview.
Oh, word. Let's see, Christian rock. See, what really happened was, I was on some heroin one night, and I was like, I ended up going to a church, and I was like checking out their music, and I mean, some of the stuff they were doing, this for you, and I mean, I was freaking out, but I was digging it, man, because I'm thinking to myself, if I smoke some more of this shit, it could be more psychedelic. So, yeah, I've been using Christian music, and Christian kids love my stuff. Little kids, be walking around with their little Jesus Love You shirt, Jesus Rocks and everything. Yeah, well, guess what? On top of that, they had like a little Big Daddy M stick on it too. And on the other side, they have a little See My Balls thing too, by Mr. See Maiballz. Because why? Because little kids, Christian music, mixed in with that little Big Daddy M flavor meshing and all that good stuff, ballin'.
So you're going into Christian rap and Christian rock just solely to make money. Unapologetically making money.
That and until this heroin weight wore off too. or until I find
That
a better
is true.
deal.
But that's immoral. That's not right.
So,
So,
I mean, hey man, I look at it like this. If it make money, I ain't gonna lose sleep over it. Enjoy the ride, man. Come on, man.
well, question number 11. This is not necessarily the Christian rap and rap thing, but you have included a remake of Clarence Carter's Strokin' on this album. Why did you, well, first of all, what is the name of your remake, and why did you include this remake on your album?
That's real simple. First off, the whole purpose of This Is America, if you listen, if you between the ages of 14 and 19, and we do take exceptions for 13-year-olds, and you're a wholesome little hoe, then this song is just for you. Now, we did a little tribute to Clarence Carter, God bless, rest his soul, and we called the song that, you know, people heard from back in the day.
Excuse me, Clarence Carter's still alive.
True, but his legacy's dead because of Big Daddy M. Now, anyways, yeah, because everybody remember the song, you know, Stroking, and how they be stroking to the east and the west. And somebody that they love the best, I don't know, he was blind. How can he understand? You know, talking about if his stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it in, and you see some little clay doll with his eyes look like he on heroin too. He probably got the same deal as Big Daddy M. But anyway, basically the whole point of it is, the name of the song is called Fisting. That's right, fisting. Because you be fisting to the east. And especially if you get with that real wholesome girl that tell you she a virgin, chances are, if you stick your whole fist in there, she ain't no virgin. I mean, straight up. You just can't stick it in there. Watch out the way, Mr. Balls. Straight up, you can't just stick it in there. You know, you gotta do the whole thing. Especially Big Daddy M got put on his black gi and straight up hop over this thing and just go hyah, 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 and just straight up. Cause it's balling. You feel me, man? You feel me, America? It's balling. You know what I'm saying? Balling. I ain't picking that chair up neither. I don't get paid doing that. Cause you know why? Cause I'm fisting.
Well,
Ain't that how he sounded? When we put on little Ray Charles glasses too while you're at it? Tell you that I be fisting too? Hmm? Or do I-
not particularly, no.
And we even got a special segment on there about Mr. T. That's right, Mr. T.
Mr. T. Yes, sir.
How many times I gotta say Mr. T, man? I said Mr. T.
What does Mr. T have to do in this?
Simple. He show up his little gold rings in the fist. He look at the camera, and all he gotta do is say, Because all we did for that video was give him $10 in the hamburger and tell him to fuck off.
And speaking of gold, again, you said you'd get back to this. What is exactly the meaning of that $sign chain that you're wearing, and especially with that pink butterfly there? Can we get a close-up of this pink butterfly?
Yeah, make sure you get, you got a good close-up on, man. Because I don't know if you trained in, like, audio video. Can you even say audio video? Yeah, oh, really? Well, say audio video then. You can't say it, can you? You fear Big Daddy M, that's why. Now, get your
Triggerman only pays our cameraman to just sit and film stuff. Our cameraman only has 3 weeks of experiences filming school plays and church choirs. 3 weeks.
Well, hallelujah, stage 1. Fuck you. Anywho.
Actually, personally, I prefer it to be stage 0 to be 2. But, that's just me and my professional opinion. After all, I have interviewed queens, and kings, and stars and celebrities such as yourself. But anyway, I really want to know, what's the issue with that butterfly?
You really just killed the moment, because we had something cool for a moment. You forgot Big Daddy M. It will always be king, prince, knight, sirloin, pork loin of rap. Anywho, the whole point of this is basically, I went and bought this thing, right? And I bought it from this, like, Japanese woman. I mean, she had them big old magua-like eyes and makeup. She was like 39. Don't get me wrong, she cute and all, but I want to see how she look without the makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough when one night we were doing the nasty in the car. That's right, Big Daddy M used to drive his own car. And I'd like take her shirt off. And I know she was real pale as hell, except for her arms, they were pretty dark. Until she mentioned she rubbed off fake tan. Go figure. So I ended up buying this from where she work at, because she sell jewelry too. So, you know, because of it, and it's real special to a point, I ended up making a song off of her.
And we mentioned this song, or at least that's what we've heard from the chat rooms anyway, of this Japanese person that you're referencing.
Woman. Japanese woman, okay? Wakataga. Yeah, I learned some of that stuff from her.
I'm sorry, woman. But we will get to that song in a second. The first song goes back to the whole Christian rap and Christian rock thing. And it's fan favorite question number 12. The songs on this album have taken a bit of Christian overtones, like in this song, Kids is the Shit. Do you agree that rappers should actively promote and taking care of their kids?
For the record, that was a typo from Mr. See Maiballz. The actual title of the song is Kids Are Full of Shit. They always full of shit, ain't gonna never be full of shit, but they nothing but shit. So it ain't kids, ain't the shit. They full of shit. Big Daddy M is the shit.
It's not my fault, I typed it wrong.
My bad, but you know what? You still the shit too. See Maiballz is the shit, Big Daddy M is the shit, because you know why? 'Cause it's always balling, you know what I'm saying? No, so the typo, because we were probably high that day. We were probably high. Fuck it, we were high. I'll just say that. We were high, we don't
So
usually
you're willing
be
to go on the record that you don't think kids are the shit.
No,
and not kids are the quote unquote shit. And not only that, you don't think rappers should actively take active lifestyle, active role rather, in their kids' life.
Hey, all they need to do is buy my stuff, listen to the shit, and that's it. I ain't trying to be no father figure. They just listen to shit and be done with it.
Not even semi role model of any sorts, despite the song still.
I tell you what, I'll be a role model to their mama, their older sister, their stepmama, and all that good shit. But I ain't gonna be no role model to them, okay? I'll take the honor of being on their mamas and shit, but that's it. I ain't being no baby daddy, because I ain't got no kids, let y'all be the ones to say it. So fuck y'all. And on the side note, since you want to be funny, Mr. Aston, or I should call you really asshole, you know what? I ain't even going to go into it. Just go to the next question. Just go to the next question.
They still think you have a baby. They still think you have a baby.
Yeah, they still, you know what I'm saying? They still think I got kids. One lady said, Big Daddy, you got 9 kids off me. And she looked like Margaret Cho on heroin. So, I mean, yeah, and I seen Margaret Cho in person. She's hot. I actually waxed that bunkie too, to a point.
Isn't she a lesbian?
No, she ain't no lesbian. See, that's what most people, because we actually talk, because she's one of the few celebrities that like my music. She ain't no lesbian. She has an admiration for lesbians and gays. But last I checked, she like men. She like Big Daddy M apparently. So I must be doing something right if she was a lesbian and she like Big Daddy M. So I must be doing right, because you know why? Because you know why? Ballin'. That's why. You make the chants, you write the docs and the papers and shit, and I make it ballin'. You ain't shit unless you interview me. Next question.
Oh, then I guess I must have the very unfortunate pleasure of being shit.
No, you the shit. You a man. You ain't no kid. You ain't even know.
That must be if I keep doing stupid shit like this. Anyway, moving on to question number 13, fan favorite question number 13. Going back to the ring and the subject matter sorts of that ring. In the song My Mika, you explain why women should respect men. Some have considered this song a bit chauvinistic, or at least the song title anyway. Why would you include a song like this on your album?
That's simple. Because these days women want to act like, hey, you can do it, I can do it too. First off, women in the world that want to be independent, can you piss your name in the rain, huh? Or can you take a piss in the sand and make your signature? No, because you're busy squatting, okay? This is a man's world, okay? Big Daddy M. It's a man's world, okay? There's no women, you know what I'm saying, dick ride this with the spaceship, not booty of a female, okay? And that song best describes everything. Because if she don't like it, I don't care. I'll headbutt her, I'll stomp her, I'll chop her, and I'll go awesome Kong on her ass until she get right, okay? I'll raise the arm up and body splash her ass, okay? I don't care if she Japanese, she don't know karate. She can't even make a rice ball right, okay? I had to hit her up beside the head one time because she fucked up the rice ball because it was all burnt and sticky, okay? So she had to rely, shut up man, she had to rely on that makeup because you know what I'm saying? When she had the makeup, because they couldn't see that black eye that I left on her. Why you think
Maiballz, you seem to want to interrupt here and add something.
Let's say.
How do you condone violence? That's spousal abuse if they were ever married.
Hey man,
I have to agree to him.
exactly.
I have to.
Yeah, exactly. I told her to get her bony ass off me and she ain't listen, so I had to do what I had to do.
Because one girl told him to, he's an immature brat.
Yeah, she told me and him that we were immature brats. You know what I'm saying? We didn't take that wording too well. Because first off, we don't even know, we ain't even brats. We grown ass motherfucking people. We got feelings too, to a point, but we got feelings.
To a point.
To a point. That means the only time I got feelings is the feelings that I have and put in when taking a shit and thrusting into my woman. That's the only time y'all gonna see me with feelings. Don't fight it, just let it happen, man. Quit being so emotional towards your women. If they give you some shit that you don't even need and food that don't taste no good, you slap it off the plate and you go upside their head with it. And it won't make you a bad meal no more. And it won't give you no back talk neither. Because it worked with me. Because Big Daddy M make it ballin'. Ah.
So I'm going to ask you this question right now. I'm going to ask you this question. And I want you to give me the honest truth. You're going to be on record when you say this. Did you hit this woman in any way possible? Did you hit this woman who was the inspiration of my meeting? Did you really? Because I honestly think you didn't. I just think that she hurt you. And this is your ego making up for it.
No, this ain't my ego. Because you know what? My ego is this big, you dig? And I'm going to tell you for the record, no, I didn't physically hit her, okay? I didn't hit her hand-wise, okay? Because I let her know, hey girl, it is this big. It goes from here to there, all right? If anything, I should be, I didn't understand the words she kept saying while it was going on. And, while, I'll say hitting it, not hitting her physically, okay? Ain't my fault her eyes went, pitch black, and she yelling at me, Kimochi ma. I didn't know what was going on. I just blacked out, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what was going on. So I just slapped her on the face a few times and get it back, And she talking about, you hit me. I did not appreciate it because you hit me too hard and you did not give me no safe word. So I just hit her one more time because I thought she was just babbling on some bullshit. So I had to make it do what it do. And I was doing it right, if you feel what I'm saying. Because that's how Big Daddy M does it. Because you know why? Because it didn't take two, it didn't take three, but it took a fist to get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's not a question. I mean, it's
Because it was
honestly disturbing me.
That's right. Don't be disturbed. Be disturbed at the length of the ego. You see the length of that ego? It goes from here all the way to here. And it don't stop. Because when it gets bigger, there's only one more room for it to go. And if it ain't tight enough, they can stick it right up in there till your eyes pop out.
Each time you do, I always have to go pick you up.
That's right. You always got to pick me up because my arm be hurting afterwards. I can't drive. I can't drive. Because, an ego that big and long, you can't do that overdrive all the time. So you're going to have your homeboy just, get you a ride home. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like a homeboy, friend, nigga, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? And just to end any confusion, for people that watch this video, yes, he look like he white, but this dude Puerto Rican, because he represent, okay? Yes, yo soy boricua, I know. I learned a little bit, okay? Just because I know all Ebonics don't mean I can't learn. I've been learning. I've been doing some reading, okay? For all you people that think all I do is read rap lyrics and convert myself to Islam, which I can't even spell that.
Well, unlike this next question for you, let's move on to question number 14. And we understand that you kind of helped wrote this next song of his on this album, which is pretty highly controversial. And I'll read question 14. Unlike My Mika and the highly controversial song Ass Right, Pussy Tight, you do a complete 180 about and rap about respecting women. I personally have one question for you. What's up with that?
What's up with that? It's simple. This is what's up with it, okay? Because Big Daddy M causes controversy, but at the same time, he will get on your good side just so he can get your money out of your pockets, so it can go outside to the cash drawer and go and put inside my pockets, because that's how Big Daddy M
Your
works.
pockets.
Yeah, well, our pockets too, you know what I'm saying, man. Because any money that's a penny saved and a penny earned, it goes to your production and all this, because without Big Daddy M, there wouldn't be no See My Balls. There wouldn't be none of that, okay? Because that's how we do it. We do it big. We like the cars in the lot. We like big-ass houses in the ghetto, because right now we still working on trying to get out of our parents' house. But we going to make it one day, all right? Because you know what I'm saying? Because people going to buy these albums. Now, Ass Right, Pussy Tight, that's the name of it. Because that's when we go after, like I said, pure and wholesome hoes, and we treat them right, and that's it. We take them out to dinner and let them pay the bill, because we ain't paying that shit, because we balling. You know what I'm saying? That's how we pick them. We know how to pick them up, and we know how to drop them too. Just like they're going to pick up my album, pay for it, and drop it in the sewer after they disappointed, and they be dumb enough to try to get a refund, and they can't even get a refund, because guess what? All Big Daddy M albums are non-refundable. You know what I'm saying? Because we keeping that money. We ain't giving shit back, America. Brazil, all them other places that's gonna buy it. You chinks out there, you ain't gonna ask for no refund.
Whoa. That's a racial slur.
Yeah, and so is people that, you know, the PETA and the animal groups that talking about the current swine flu going around, talking about, that's racist to pigs. Oh, I don't appreciate it. Oh. Well, guess what, America? Fuck you, fuck your swine flu, buy my album, okay?
Well, what about the women? Sorry to interrupt you here, because I think we're getting my point. What about the women in the song Ass Right, Pussy Tight? That's what I think the fans out there in America and in Canada want to know. What do you do? How do you treat these nice, wholesome hoes? When you take them out, what do you do? Something had to prompt you to make a song called Ass Right, Pussy Tight.
Did you just hear a word I just said?
Yes.
Apparently he must not. I just said.
I just want it to be as precise as possible. I think the fans who took the time to type these questions in and send them to us deserve a real response.
Well, they getting a real response, they just ain't listening. They need to open their big ass ears and listen. And stop listening to Chris Crock on YouTube whining and dying about how much he want to be with Britney Spears. Now, I'm telling you now, Ass Right, Pussy Tight. When we talked about the women, how we take them out, I tell you, we take them out to dinner. And right when things get good and the bills show up, we say some dumb shit like we gotta go to the bathroom and shit, and we make a run for it. Because they ain't gonna be running fast enough to get to the car. And when they realize 10 minutes later where the hell we at, we long gone. And we got full belly, and we out. They'll be dumb enough to come back next time. We just lie saying there's a family emergency. We do what we do best.
They keep coming.
They keep coming, and we keep dropping them. And they keep coming back. So who the dumbasses now?
Okay. The last question here. In our last meeting, you ranted about some ramble about Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkett, and how she
correction,
was a he,
correction.
she,
Excuse me,
or a quote unquote whore, or something
Hold on,
along
hold on.
those lines.
Hold on, hold on. First off, whoever typed out them questions, you forgot a few things. The first sentence should have said Will Smith's manly wife, Jada Pinkett.
Manly wife, okay.
Yes,
well,
manly
well,
wife.
well, I'm sorry, that wasn't in there. I was just paraphrasing.
You were paraphrasing.
Like always.
Like, oh yeah, he's always bullshitting. See, you're always making us look bad. See? Now,
I'm just trying to do my job. This is what I get paid to do, and I'm trying to do a favor to the fans. Fans wanted to know these questions, and I really like to ask this last question. Like Will Smith and like Jada, what do you think about your new lifestyle in terms of the future? Do you think that with this label and with your artist, you will have a lifestyle change and will be the next Russell Simmons or Diddy? And will you consider doing movies anytime soon? And if so, what type of movies?
now when you mean comparing myself to people like Russell Simmons and P. Diddy and all that,
I mean, you having a media empire with fashion and
yeah,
restaurants and clothes, and in Russell Simmons' case, a
yeah,
credit card
yeah,
company.
yeah. But Russell Simmons fucked up too. You know what he fucked up on? Marrying a ghetto-ass Asian woman. Because you saw what happened next, right? She wanted a divorce, and she took more than half, okay? Even though he thought of the names, guess what? She taking all the money and running all that shit, okay? They live in separate houses. He barely see his kids. Come on now. You think I want to be like Russell Simmons? Russell Simmons is a sucker and a half. You know what? I'm not even just a half. Sucker half. Which means he can suck a half if you catch my drift. And another thing, as for P. Diddy, with all that money he made, when he gonna do something about them teeth, man? I mean, I know Tiger Woods can't help it. P. Diddy ain't half Asian either. He got some big motherfucking teeth. Okay? And second off, when you talking about the future, you don't need to say the future. Just replace the future with Big Daddy M and See Maiballz. Because we is the future. Okay? And when it comes to movies, we're going to be doing movies anyways. Because eventually we're going to have to do something once we get bored with, you know, dominating the music scene and making more money and people that's like famous and all that. Come on now.
Didn't you have a movie in mind? I forgot which one it was.
No, see, that wasn't a movie. That was a sex tape.
Oh.
Yeah, you know. What, you really thought I bought this thing? Out your damn mind.
Speaking of sex tapes,
Oh, shit.
the fans, as an optional 16th question, there were some fans who rather enjoyed your tape, and they wanted to know, would you do another one, and would See Maiballz do a sex tape as well, or perhaps would you be doing a collaborative effort?
Look, now, we ain't gay, first off. You talking about collaborative. First off, he ain't touching mine, and I damn sure ain't touching his.
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, you making it sound like that, man.
Sounds.
It sound, it sound like it, man.
We have actually had several questions, and this is why we didn't ask question number
You were afraid I was
16.
gonna get offended, right? You know what? You know what?
I
You know what?
really could care less if you got offended.
You know what? I don't care neither. I'm saying this for the record.
There were some fans who wanted to know if like y'all would run a train or something like that.
No, we ain't gonna run the man. Hell no. We ain't gay, man. We just telling you. Now, first off, yes, See Maiballz is gonna have you know, his own sex tape coming out soon. You know, but as for Big Daddy M, he ain't gonna do one no time soon because that first one was just, you can't top that off. I mean, Big Daddy M did one last year with some Filipino girl, and it was so, well, most people didn't know, and you can find it on LimeWire and all this other shit, because I posted it on there myself. You can look real good for it, because it's there. And come on now, you probably enjoy that more than y'all did the one with the person that sold me this thing. Come on now. Instead of hearing a woman go, "Hi, Mike," you're going to be hearing a woman go, "Hi." And I tell you what, man, some of y'all will get turned on by it. You was a nasty motherfucker if you did. Because I only find the humor in it just by how the girl was sounding. And she would not shut up. She would not squealing. I looked at her and I said, "Ho, this is whack. I'm leaving." And she telling me come back and finish what I started. So I had to give her the backhand and left. Because I keep my forehand and my backhand and the 5-arm strong because it's this long. Because that's how I roll.
Didn't I just pick you up from that place?
Why you gotta like let me? Why you always gotta let my guard out, man? See, this is what I'm talking about right there, man. You can't just tell everything that goes on in the news, man. Come on, we try to keep some things private. It's bad enough National Enquirer talking about Big Daddy M and See Maiballz got a combined number of 27 kids that they ain't taking care of. Knowing that ain't our kids.
Well,
we
actually, before the interview, Dick Triggerman in our live up-to-date blog, they did have a link on there from TMZ showing See Maiballz driving a Mercedes picking you up.
Nah. What does that do with kids, man? What does that do with us having kids?
That really didn't have to do anything with kids. That had to do with the whole tape thing, I imagine. I don't know.
Yeah, he had to pick me up. My arm was hurt. Shit, when you had to like do all that fisting and shit, and let me tell you something. You get more ground and pound out of it than a UFC fighter, okay? UFC is fake compared to fisting a woman. Especially if they're a pure and wholesome hoe. That's right, because you know why? Because everybody, now, people at home, repeat after me, fisting young wholesome girls ain't not only the best motherfucking thing in the world for your arm, it is also balling. And unlike you not balling. You just full of shit right now, man.
And on that balling note, we must give this interview.
No, you shut
its
the hell up.
closing.
No, you know you about to close these nuts in a moment. You talking about some balling moment. You done fucked up the word ball. Man, we out, man. You know what? Fuck y'all. Buy my record. It is balling. This nigga ain't balling. Do not hire him for your recording needs. Dick Triggerman, you was full of shit just like you said. Up yours, motherfucker. Matter of fact, eat a dick. My bad. Eat a sack of baby dicks. We out.
You're just gonna leave the interview?
I'm Big Daddy M. I do whatever the hell I want. This See Maiballz and this Big Daddy M. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of America and buy my album so I don't have to hear your damn whining. You done over here?
Yes, I am.
We done. We out. Hold up. Kiss the rings, bitch.
Well,
bowling!
In that case, since our interview has clearly come to an end, I'd like to thank our online viewers again for submitting their questions in the website, and thanks Dick Triggerman for this wonderful, wonderful, very entertaining interview. I'll keep it to my...
No, he's not going to keep it to a minute. You get out right now. Come on, we need to go. Come on, let's go.
What the hell? Ah, shit! Damn it, I'm gonna sue your ass! I'm gonna sue your ass!
I'm gonna fish your ass off. Yo, I'll fish you. Everybody, be at me. Yo, buy my album. New album.
That's it! In the tape! Stop the tape! Stop the tape!
I will fish you.
Stop the tape right now!
Either then, my next album, next single, fisting. Because I've been fisting.
You're not fisting anything. The only fish you're gonna get is this!
Oh, shit, no!
Stop the tape! It's not going to. Stop the tape right now.